put the kettle on. Because Grandma has a story to tell. Today's story is about something that happens far too often, especially to women. Someone says something about you that isn't true, they put it out into the world, and they hope you'll just sit quietly and take it. Well, Grandma doesn't do that. A while back, a video was posted about me that included claims that I had contacted someone because I was secretly in love with them. Now, if you know me, you probably just laughed, because that's such an absurd statement that it almost doesn't deserve a response. But the problem is, when someone puts something false online, it isn't just a joke. Words have consequences. People believe what they see. And sometimes you have to decide whether you're going to ignore it or whether you're going to stand up for yourself. So I did something I spent 30 years doing professionally. I put things in writing. I wrote a cease and desist letter. I listed each of the false statements that were made. A, I was secretly in love with you.
Lori Smith is actually secretly in love with me.
B, I attempted to pursue a romantic relationship with you and became bitter after you rejected me.
She tried to reach out to me about a year ago, and I had to turn her down because I was involved with somebody, and she was telling me about how she, sees me on the internet and knows that I don't know her, but she really feels like we could be a team. And I told her, I said, with all due respect, I hope you find somebody, but I'm just, not interested, and I'm with somebody right now. And she just got all upset and bitter. So she went like a turncoat and went the opposite way. And then she started getting a few views.
C, that I create approximately 15 usernames per day.
And she collected, she makes usernames like left and right. I think she creates about 15 usernames a day.
D, that I purchase likes or engage in artificial engagement practices.
And she buys likes, and others do it too. They've all copied her.
And E, I operate multiple YouTube channels for deceptive purposes.
And she has multiple YouTube channels, some of which I have shut down, and then she just kind of reinvents and opens another one.
And then I listed what needed to be done. 1, he needed to immediately remove the defamatory statements. 2, he had to cease from publishing or republishing those statements or anything similar. 3, he could not encourage anyone else to share the statements. 4, I wanted him to write a public retraction. So, what happened? Here we go. Here is the video that I asked him to take down, and we can see that it is no longer available. Now, I want to be clear. I'm not claiming that making a video private magically proves everything. What I will say is this. When someone's confident that what they said is true, they usually don't take it down after being challenged. It's like pleading the fifth. You don't plead the fifth if you haven't done anything wrong. The important part for me isn't the video, it's the lesson. Sometimes people count on you being too tired, too polite, too afraid, or too embarrassed to speak up. But age has taught me something. Peace doesn't mean staying silent. Being kind doesn't mean allowing people to mistreat you. And being a grandma doesn't mean you stop having a voice. I don't know if I'll ever receive the apology I requested. I hope I do, because accountability matters. But I also know this. I advocated for myself, and that is a win. So today's Put the Kettle On story is for anyone who has ever been told to just let something go when something wrong was done to them. You're allowed to have boundaries. You're allowed to protect your name. And you're allowed to speak up. So thanks for sitting with Grandma and Gracie for a little while. We'll see you next time.